So the Medway Queen was built as an estuary vessel, not as a seagoing vessel. It was built up in Scotland on the Clyde, and it was built in 1923 and launched in 1924. At the start of the Second World War, the Navy took over, they sort of actually commissioned a whole number of similar vessels, the Medway Queen, the Brighton Belle and several others. The Medway Queen was converted to be an inshore minesweeper. Then in 1940, with the evacuation of the Dunkirk beaches, the Medway Queen, along with a number of other vessels, was sent over to Dunkirk to help with the evacuation. It made a total of 7 trips, bringing back 1,000 troops each time, of various services and nationalities back to the safety of England.
It took children from Gravesend and surrounding areas away from London, which is, it's a great thing to do. I didn't know that, and I thought that was incredible. And then they turned it into, like I said, the minesweeper, and you kind of think, how many lives did that save? And then they just refitted the engine, and it was able to save 7,000. So it's just done all these things, and then it was left to rot. Predominantly, it's already done more than it ever had to do, and it's still giving now because of these amazing people.
In August 21, it was decided that the ship drastically needed the bottom to be cleaned and repainted. So it was towed down to EAPL in Ramsgate. They put it on their slipway, and in doing some of the cleaning, they realised that the paddle wheel cover was in a really disastrous state. So it was agreed for safety to take it off and lay it on the deck. So when the ship came back in January 22, we looked at it and it was falling to pieces. So I went up to Brewers in Gillingham and just went into the store. I spoke to the manager. I said, look, this is the wood we're going to use. We want a preservative and a paint that will work together and as long as life as possible. The manager said, I think it's best if I get the area business development manager, the rep, to call in and see you, then he can see firsthand. So that's when we met Shane. Boy, was he excited. It was like a kid in a sweet shop. He was just overjoyed to be involved in it.
We worked with the reps from Rust-Oleum and Zinza, and it came down and did some specifications for them. And then we supplied the products out of the £300 that we'd donated to them. We also provided paint for the deck, for the top deck, and that's still to be applied yet, that will go on. It's important for brewers to work within the local community so they get to see who we are. We're this amazing family company that aren't just a decorator merchants. We are invested in our local areas. We've got branches in and around the Kent area, and it's lovely to give something back so people can see what we're about.